Okay. For some reason it wasn't letting me record, like look at my recording when I was testing out audio. So let me actively go on the stream and see if it sounds good. Hello, 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 hello. Oh no. Oh no, they're going. Okay, I can hear the game. Okay, I can hear the game just fine. Anyway, hey guys, I'm King World 64, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time, we traveled through we reached the top of Mount Coronet. Coronet, completing everything we had to do there in terms of the main story. Well, for now. And I need to charge my phone. Why is it not plugged in? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. And today we're gonna head over to the last main location of the game, the Alabaster Islands. Now, I did play a little bit earlier today, mostly just catching some Pokemon and giving the grit dust and dirt to my team. So we're a little stronger now. Now with Bob in particular having 10 in special attack. Now I gotta feel like I should give it to. Oh no, I just felt like giving it to him. And yeah. So there's a few things we gotta do. First thing should be to go get our rank up. Rank up. I noticed when I was playing earlier, I never came over here and talked to Celine. If you have part of the report in your Pokedex, I would judge it. Yeah. You have made progress. It seems like you've earned yourself a star. Alright. And we can now use Ultra Balls and Pokemon up to level 80 will Abyss. Hey, now we can craft Ultra Balls. And Max Potions. Though we're definitely gonna need a lot more Iron Chunks. I ran out of them earlier when I was catching Pokemon. But before we head out to areas unknown, let's complete all the requests. Let's see if there's any more requests we can complete. No. No. Nope. Yes. I'll wait a bit later to do that one. I do have a nose pass. Gotta do that. Need the shards. And that's in the next area. Okay. Should have probably picked one that's at the track. That would have been a good idea. Okay, so where's Gully? Looks like he's out of town. You know what? What did they got for us? What unusual shoes? Was that like a new clothing item? I have been wearing this outfit for like way too long. I do want to change. Oh, slippers. Neat. Neat or not? That's another different. I'm gonna go find Gully and yeah. go find Gully and the sitter. But Gully is, of course, at the other camp I didn't choose. Yep, there you are. There's a bizarre chance getting lost. Cave. Yeah. And oh, well, I was gonna give it to you, but I was gonna give it to you right now. But okay. Guess we'll go. Okay, we did need to come back to the cave. There was an unknown. There was an unknown within the cave that we didn't obtain yet. Oh wow, 5 views already on YouTube. Heck yeah! Thank you so much. Okay. Here you go. You're gonna have this one. Alright, now that I understand it, this Pokemon's giant nose always points in the same direction. So facing this way, the exit must be over here. My nose pass never wanders. Indeed, I wish I encountered this Pokemon sooner. I owe you a big thanks. It's such a relief to finally have a nose pass as my trusty guide. Alright. That's good. Don't think I don't think the lady we're looking for is in here. So I don't really got to worry about that. You want to worry about is catching you. Okay, so I could catch it like that. I just failed at it last time. So when of course it was unknown L. Of course it was unknown L I was failing to catch last time. Ah, great. I really like this cave. I wish there did more stuff like this throughout the game. Both here and in Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, there was some caves and stuff, but I did miss dungeons. That's what I missed the most. There wasn't really. Yeah, that's just what I meant the most, like little dungeons and challenges like that. Yeah, but this is still pretty nice. But this is still a pretty cool set piece. Set piece at the very least. Alright. Wait a minute, where's my guy? I just noticed, where's my guy? Where's my me? There I am. I am. Oh, I just noticed I wasn't here. Right here, I can finally see the game now. Oh yeah, that's right. While I was doing stuff, I think Quilla learned a new move. Double edge. Double edge. What's your summary again? Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh gosh. I have been using the wrong stats. I have been using the wrong moves. It was I'll definitely go take you to the. I'll definitely go take you to the dojo. Once we're done here. Let me see if we can get another move. Okay, not sure where she could be. I have a feeling it's over here. I'm gonna have to look around and see. I gotta use Selena more, especially like on streams. Those are some collectibles that you can only find with him. like auto secret notes. I don't think I've ever. Oh, actually, no. It'll be better. Actually, no. It'll be better if I don't. Actually, now that I think about it. But collecting all those secret notes would be best left for post-game activity. It would be getting them all at once instead of trying to get all of them, but then missing like 2 somewhere. Yeah. Go, L. It's very interesting to me that I was watching Chuck Conroy's. I've been watching Chuck Conroy's Let's Play of Gold and Silver, and I really like his thoughts on Unknown. Specifically, how they are actually kind of useful in that game. At least as like a early stage Pokemon, like as a early game Pokemon. I mean, they're pretty. I mean, their attack is pretty strong, and it has a wide variety of. And with hidden power being able to be any type, it can fit any niche on your team. Damn, it's really, yeah, it's definitely a case where I would recommend like using one. Though sadly, probably the only case I'd recommend using one, since I think in every other scenario, Unknown either comes too late, or the game isn't just built, or the game is just not fit to use them. Like in this game, I don't think Unknown would be very useful to use here. Yeah, even if you get one like right when they become available. And Diamond Pearl and Platinum, you get them after the 3rd gym in Platinum, after the second gym in Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, no, but by that point in both games, it's just too late. Too late for them to be really any useful. I believe in Oras. Oras, you get them on a hidden island, which is after you got a Latios, so yeah, definitely not worth it there. Or Latios, depending on the version. Did we find? And you know, I think that's really it. I don't think there's any other game. I don't think there's really any other game where they're available. Oh heck, I left Clefables and Clefairies. Okay. Oh, that's cool. The Alpha Baxi. Oh, that's cool. An Alpha Baxilin. It's really cool that they gave Baxilin a update with the new form. One sec. No. I might as well grab whatever this is. No! Oh, I had a feeling. I had a feeling in the back of my head it was going to be an old verse. Old verse 18. Part of a series of poems written by the same person. We'll read them later. But like, we'll have a little reading session at the end of the series. Once we find all of them. It's really good to use this team again, traveling through the region. And then I had a lot of fun on my first playthrough of this game, and it's great to see these guys again in action. 10 more whips in the area. Let's hit the camp and drop all our stuff off. Oh hey, we got some candies. Yeah, we got a lot of room. Yeah, we got a lot of room built up by Pokeballs. I should probably be smart to try and catch some. What is the optional? What is the optional option? The best way to make money in this game? I forgot the time it plays. Right, because I caught like 53 Pokemon earlier today, but they were all like mostly Caterpies and stuff. I mean, not Caterpies, Wimples. Wimples, and I only got like $1,500 for it. It's good, but still kind of feels like a lot. But still doesn't feel like a lot. Yeah, this is definitely the best way to deal with these guys if you want to try and catch them. Just yeah, like if you can't sneak up on them, just throw out your Pokemon and then throw the ball like a normal trainer. Oh, nah, I didn't think that would work. Excuse me. Yeah, good thing it doesn't have effect on. Ow. Oh, ooh, oh man. Oh no. Okay, let's run away. Oh man, Bob, I'm sorry. I thought you would be able to take that more easily. Have some hornberries, I'm sorry. I don't know if they like hornberries. Oh, they do. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it's blue and green. Did I mean just 2 flavors? Oh no. Maybe I can. Yeah, the heavy and leaden balls are great, but they only work when you actually, hit, when they actually hit the opposing Pokemon. Mythical Fire. I mean, just move much. I remember my first playthrough. It took me an embarrassing amount of time before I noticed that the game did not have abilities. Not have ability. Which, to be fair, it's kind of a. When you're so used to them being there, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to notice when they're gone. And they're gone, and that's just like unless you have like a very specific Pokemon. Like if I had a Staraptor or Staravia that would be on my team, I probably would have noticed it sooner, but I didn't. And though sadly, I do say there are no abilities in this game. There are 2. There are technically 2 abilities in this game. One of which I'm happy is here. It's great. I love the way it's implemented in this game. The other one I was so disappointed by. Achoo! Oh my gosh, a gem! Finally! Oh my gosh! Ah, yeah. Wait, but it's not Ruby and we can't bleed it! No! No! Oh, okay, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just get in the wall! Dang it! Yeah. Okay, that's the most excited I've ever been to see a Cherubi. Oh, or chill, I mean. Heal. Oh no, Bob's already healed. Okay, so then I gotta switch over to Bob. Bob use Thunder Wave, and all will be good. Okay, Thunder Wave Quick Style, so I can throw a Pokeball into the after. So yeah, so they can come out of trees. Yeah, I remember, like, I don't know, my first playthrough, I think this was, yeah, I think it was also this area where I first caught my Cherum as well. I think it was that tree though. I believe it was this tree specifically. I could be wrong. That was my first, was when the game came out. Nah, I feel like you're great. You know, though, like, that's another thing I was also kind of surprised was in this game, the ability to bleed Pokemon. Though I do kind of get it. You kind of get it. The whole point of this game is to capture, is to specifically capture Pokemon. So it makes sense that they would want. So it makes sense that developers would want to emphasize that, and not have anyone be able to, quote unquote, cheat the system by just breeding, by only catching one Pokemon and breeding them, or just catching the evolution and then breeding them. Oh yeah, oh, she's over here. But the overall goal of the game is to explore the world and explore the region and learn about where these Pokemon live. Not just the Pokemon that exist here, but where they live, how they operate, all that stuff. Oh, it's float. You can see it. You can see Spirapilla floating from here. Kind of funny. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you. I do want to deal with is you, lady. Well, you be it. There you are. Oh, that's funny. I saw you earlier. Well, I think you were just barely out of view. Ah, Kay! At last! Oh, I knew you could find me. I got hell of a gust from a haunch grow that sent me tumbling down the mountainside. I couldn't climb back up, so I couldn't get down, so I just been kind of stuck. All right. Okay, now I will put back to Zeke. And while I'm standing here, Okay, so what else did we need to do? I think that's it outside of like, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, wait, no, wait, we gotta go to Wamas Island. We gotta go to Wamas Island, talk to Zeke. We need we need to do a space time distortion, but we'll probably end up doing that in when we head to the next area. Oh yeah, you know what? Catching that unknown reminds me. If you are playing BDSP, I would recommend actually getting the unknown in Legends Arceus, then just transferring over to BDSP to complete that event. In Wayward Cave in that game, at least I believe it's that cave. Kevin Station. I don't remember at the top of my head, honestly. But somewhere in that game, you need to catch all 26 types of unknown, and you could just, and instead of like catching them all in that game, you can catch them all here, and then just transfer them over, and you'll be able to just do it. It was much easier, much better. Anyway, let's go catch that Combi first before we really enter town. I believe it's here. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have caught one early. I should have caught one earlier while I was exploring. But oh well. Oh well. Can't wait to get the final wide Pokemon. Oh yeah, no, that whole section's gonna be fun. Wait. Okay, on land. Nope. Okay, I wanted to check Lots of Pound again. I guess I gotta find the Zax. I am getting very close to finally obtaining that dubious sticks. Dubious CD. I cannot say the word disc. I cannot say that word without feeling inappropriate. A bit, but yeah. Yeah, we almost got it. Yeah, we almost got enough. We just need a few more, and hopefully, and before we do the final trial, we're 100% gonna go out of our way to get our final Pokemon and fully evolve Bob. Yeah. Let's go, Chimchar. Let's go, Chimchar. Let's go, Chimchar. Yeah. Oh man. I don't have a lot of experiences using Chimchar. Hence me being a Tedrick and all. But I do really like the guy. He is the best choice of a starter. Like if you're playing Pokemon Platinum, Diamond or Pearl, Tedrick is hard mode, Piplup's normal, and Charmander is easy. Even with the weakness against the first boss, against the first gym leader, he will evolve into Monferno relatively quickly and gain Mach Punch, which will outspeed and defeat his entire team. Even then, just overall throughout the entire game, he's really good. I'm not seeing any Combis here. Maybe I probably need to come back later. I wish it was easier to get like quillfish. I wish it was easier to get quillfish before back to Legion, because I would have loved to use them to like since the beginning of the game. Same goes with like a lot of like the Pokemon you find at in the very end game in this final area. Okay, not hitting any shinies. I'm looking for shinies and shaking trees right now. Well, less looking and more listening out for them. Have I shown off this game before? I think I have, but we can still go through it. How do I know? Instead, let's go above it. Because now Sneasler. We can face a Blissey, one of the best spots to grind Pokemon in the entire game. This Blissey, like come here, defeat the Blissey, and then head off. Yeah, level 62. Since Victory Dance doesn't have the thing yet, it's better to do just one super effective physical hit, since Blissey is infamous for only having like 10 physical defense. But even with that, no, but still, yeah, still should got this. Still should get this. And there's a Blissey. They're not known for being fighters. Well, actually, they got some fight in them. Yeah, they got some fight in them. And am I one seeing a? Well, yeah, look at that in level 62. Yeah, but yeah, no, like defeat this Blissey, go back to camp, sleep, and then come back and fight the Blissey again. That's like one of the best things you can do. Okay, Thunder Wave. I wonder what it made it look more like another one this game. Kind of weird. It's not weird, just different. No. Okay. Now Pillow can come out. You know, I'm gonna do a victory dance. Let's see what happens. Come on. God. Yeah, I should have healed. And, you know, I'm just gonna run away and run away. I hear from over here. Okay, try again. No, not the medical league. Here we go. Oh, hey, the HP stayed the same. I forgot about that. Also, fire truck. My Arceus. And I can't do. And I'm out of revive, so I can't heal. Oh well, whatever. I was really looking forward to seeing how many levels that would have gave me, but yeah. Oh, hey, no. I think that's G or F. No, that's G. Yeah, just barely not working. And get in. Yay. It's a weird. I wonder what the catch rate is in this game. In the game, like, can you miss catching an unknown? Unknown. I feel like you really shouldn't. Yeah, there's some more champs up here if you want, and a beanie. It's so funny. It's so funny how overly strong they made them in the anime. I mean, when reality, they're literally one of the physically weakest Pokemon. And I am out of Ultra and Great Balls. What do I have about though? What? No, wait, I forgot. I don't have the final. I forgot I don't have the final guy yet. Okay, no shaking trees of any kind. It's the only way I know of being able to find them. Kind of through shaking trees, and that's why they're so hard to find. I think I might have, I might have had to trade, or I actually traded it with a friend because they're just that annoying to find. You always find Burmese in these trees. Or Combies. In this case, we don't need a Combi. At least not from this area. And the iconic Moss Rock. On one hand, I don't mind the removal of area Pacific evolutions. It's kind of a double-edged sword when you really think about it. But on one hand, it's much easier to evolve all the Pokemon that evolve that way now, only using stones. Now only evolving them with stones. But on the other hand, it also made it so there's less. So the developers have less incentive to make the game more varied. Yeah, I guess something like that. Something like that. Basically, one thing I've noticed is that in the newer games is that in general there's a lot figure out how to put my thoughts to words. Yeah, but just another level design problem I have. Whatever. I'm gonna drop it for now. Okay, let me leave and we exit. Let me leave and we enter the area fully. You know, I don't think it would be a lot of fun to see like how. Like, it would be a lot of fun to see like just how much you can do on your first playthrough. Like, if maybe we head to the Icelands and decide like we're not leaving until we catch like every possible Pokemon we can. I'll think about it. Anyway, we'll see what happens when we get there. I have no idea if jumping is faster, but it definitely feels that way. Then I got a question. Is it faster to go at faster to spam the jump, or is it faster to just put out at its peak? Those are the questions. Yeah, don't all yeah, they'll come with you. I'd have to be here at this point. But then I know Combi spawn here, that's why we're here. Okay. Okay, let's change the time of day to midday. And try again. Man, time flies. It's already almost 6. Time flies when you're having fun. And it's raining. I doubt the bees would even want to. I don't think the bees would want to be out today. Yeah, not seeing any shaking trees. Okay, it's that time to charm. Okay, sunny day. Okay, sunny day, midday. Gotta be here this time. Wait. And that right, I was told you. Gosh, when did they spawn? And how have I not seen a single one? Single one or a single shaking tree. Okay, here we go again. Honestly, I'm a bit more optimistic for. I want to be a bit more optimistic for Pokemon Day tomorrow than I normally am. I think that's mostly because we're good. I think that's mostly because I know we're gonna get some information on more than just 30 more than just 27 minutes of mobile games and 2 minutes looking at the starters. Oh, does it? At the Gen 10 starters. There you are. Don't run away. Thank you. Let him ball go. Yeah, no, yeah. Because most definitely we're going to get, like, we gotta get at the very least our release date for Pokemon Champions. Those trees are having a fit back there. Gotta get our release date for Pokemon Champions. We're probably gonna get another overview of Pokopia. Yeah, for good measure. We might get Gen 3 games. Might get more Gen 3 Pokemon games. Pokemon games. I would love if we got like an announcement that Pokemon Conquest and Pokemon XD Gate Darkness are releasing on NSO. NSO. Once they do, I'm 100% gonna be playing them. Probably after I finish this game. Yeah, I don't care. I can juggle multiple Pokemon games. I like Pokemon. I like Pokemon enough to do that. But, you know, I'll definitely be playing that game at some point. I owned the original Coliseum, but I wanted to wait. But I wanted to wait until it was on NSO, just in case there's home support, which I really hope there is, especially given how you physically cannot complete the Pokedex cannot complete any of the Gen 3 Pokedexes without Coliseum and without XD and Coliseum. But I think you only need one of the two, but you definitely need, but without those games, it is impossible. Here you go. This should be the last of the honey he wants. Have honey to begin the key flowers. And when we collect honey, here's some. Awesome. Finally, and all we got was a king's leaf and some honey. Honestly, a lot of work for like such a kind of lackluster reward. But oh well, it's still fun. Oh yeah, wait, we gotta talk to Zeke or whatever his name was. But yeah, oh, what was I? I forgot what I was talking about. Here it is, one, please. Whew. Awesome. I was gonna go sell some stuff. Oh yeah, right, Gen 3 Pokemon. Yeah, it is impossible to complete any of those games, so... Games, which I guess it is now out. Well, I guess it is more possible now, or at least once home support gets implemented, which is better. Which from what I've heard, I actually took off the line that says that said anything about home support, which if no, it better be in the game. Better be in the game. In the game, like the Pokemon games on the blah blah the S. Oh, I do have some of those. Nice. Okay, give me some of them. That was a mistake. Okay, yes. The classic Pokemon games on the 3DS did have Pokemon Bank support, so they should have it, and I really hope Coliseum games have it. Yeah, because I did have some of those. I didn't realize. Right. Nice. Awesome, should I give you your request? Other things we'll see tomorrow are definitely going to be Pokemon Champions, which is most likely going to be released, if not get a release date. And if the game releases tomorrow, I'll definitely be playing it. And who knows? Maybe I'll do it that morning. I'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep my schedule open for that one. Open for that one since it's not a usual stream day. Along with that, oh, and that when it comes to Gen 10, I do not believe the leaks. Oh, ice bar. That's interesting. It's like Wallout, but for ice. Man, you learn a lot of special moves. Why did you learn mostly special moves? So weird. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Quilla is mostly a yeah. Okay. This one. Okay. Okay, so I got no text from my mom. Okay, well, what kind of money do we have? I really want a new outfit. Okay, yeah, we got some money. We can buy some. Then we got a lot more colors. We can get Moto. And all different colors and patterns. I really like the variety of stuff they have here of all the different designs. My only problem is just the way it's all laid out in this menu. It's so clunky. So clunky to being one long list like this. Foreshadowing. Pokemon Teal. Let's go with. Let's see what like the main Like these ones we have. Got tailored suits, which looks nice. Body gears. And that's it. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with a. You know what? Yeah, let's go with Violet. Let's go with Scarlet. Scarlet, I picked the fire start. I'm going for more fiery theme in my outfits. Since we're going to the snow area, we might as well dress well for the occasion. Yeah. Let's go just full setup. I probably don't want to wear. Why don't want to wear sandals or regular slippers to the snow area? I'll change things up a bit and have Auntie, the Scarlet looks a lot more like orange to me. It's with like a solid blue. Like, you know what? I like that. Yeah, teal. That looks nice. Add a little bit of color. Same with our glasses. I love that you can have like the Dr. Eggman glasses. That's really cool. I also remember being very confused when I first saw these. Started because one, it doesn't have like it's not connected to anything. I'll give it a better. Well, I'll grab one and give it a better showing. Going with you. Get you. And I don't think and I'm not gonna go with cap. But not cap, that looks that silly. Yeah, no, you don't see. Yeah, no, you know, I just found it weird that you couldn't like see like the line or like anything, and if like you couldn't see it like connect to your face. It literally is just floating right above it. But when I first saw it, I thought they were like unrealistic or like kind of stupid. But no, I was wrong. These are actually real glasses people wear in snowy climates. Climates like Antarctica and such. Or in this case, the Alabaster Islands. Let's go. The final area of the game. It's blue and white. The Alabaster Islands. No, that's lands or lens. What about lands? Why like lens? My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound. In any case, very few ventured to these Alabaster Islands apart from Tao Hua leading the old supply corps, excursion to gather materials. But the Civic Corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found. Like space! And time. From what I've gathered, Ice Peak Arena is where you'll find Avalon. It's rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless, this mission to tackle Avalon will be another dangerous one. To learn all that you can from Irina and Adamant, try to keep yourself safe. You get, sir. Okay, Rick's out here, isn't it? How aren't you freezing? Honestly, Auntie, I am the kind of person. Honestly, despite living in a desert all my life, I am the kind of person that feels more like Irina, Irina than Adamant. Freezing, I'm practically sweating. I think this is bad. It's nothing compared to where we're headed. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. Honestly, that's probably was actually the case for like a lot of rivalries and such. It wasn't really a family matter. It was just two people. We'll never see eye to eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could, as long as your clan cling to your vision of the Almighty Sinnoh that wins over time. Forgive my bluntness, but if such a being does exist, it's certainly not the Almighty Sinnoh. Yo, wait. Yes, believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go. The funny thing is, she is right. But same goes for space. You'd help them out, the Pokemon they're looking for. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is... We're talking about that Garlic fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalug's Legacy, obviously. Where else? But a great mass of ice should have melted. But a great mass of ice could I have met when I said what? At Avalug's Legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have meant when I said we had to head somewhere even colder? Where else indeed? Ready to go, okay? Yeah, alright? Sure, stop off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about whatever time's passing them by. See you at Avalug's Legacy, Kay. Take care on your way. Alright. And here we are. Yeah, this place is... I don't know about you, but this place does feel like it is the biggest out of all the areas. It definitely does feel really big compared to everything else. Let's get like 72. Why not? Why they sort like that? I never have them sort like this. Okay, fine. Then we're gonna want to get a few revives. And yeah, I like having it be like the all one best. And look off foot for a little bit. Okay, here we are at Alberto Islands, where we finally get to use and obtain Ice-type Pokemon. And they suck. But I understand. I kind of understand what they're going for. Oh yeah, this is always kind of interesting, having this little ravine at the beginning. In a cave. I kind of get why they have ice type speed. Fun always be in the last area. That area, the icy and cold climate is always generally considered to be the most treacherous, even more treacherous than like deserts and stuff. You know, technically, a tundra is also a desert. It's and what it does make sense on like a world building thing, especially when the overall design. Imagine when the design of most regions want the player to go upwards. Have the player go upwards, and the ice areas are always like north, at the most northern point of the map. But I understand that. It still does just kind of bug me, since ice is just such a weak type compared to everything else. But the other others, it is arguably the weakest type next to bug. And Arceus forgive you if you're a bug ice type. But speaking of ice types, here we got some Bergmites, and actually, Bergmite is our final team member. Remember, I'm gonna be using a Hisuian Avalugg. Hisuian Avalugg. It's not the best Pokemon, but it's one I find really cool. Cool. So I specifically want to obtain an alpha one, so we're gonna have to wait a while until we Until we find the exact one I'm looking for. I don't really travel on foot that much. I don't remember traveling around this place on foot that much, so it's kind of cool to see. Kind of cool to see like the little differences with it. The place is known for having like a lot of like ice caves and such. So you gotta make sure you look around. Gotta look up, down, and all around. We got a Pillow Swan, one of my favorite ice types. I did the Mammoth Swan line. Right, it's definitely not a Pokemon I've really used that much. Probably I have not canonically used on any of my teams, but it's a Pokemon I do really like. You know, from its typing, it's mostly down to like a typing and playstyle. It's been similar to Rotera. Yeah, guys, I have to try and do some damage to it. It's over 46, not 26. You know, I'm just gonna go catch a different one. I'm so sorry, Bob. I'm not on my game right now. There's Glalie. An Alpha Glalie. Honestly, that should have worked. I don't know why that didn't. We got the more 40 section. I think it's also. I think also around here is where the next camp will be set up. I did not think over that hill. Got more champs. Definitely would have been used for last episode. They would have needed to fill in the dex entry for that one quest. You also find the last of the Hisuian forms here, specifically Hisuian Zora and Zoroark being available. Maybe look at that. Look at that. This one has Darkrai on it in the center. I feel like those should have more meaning than they kind of do. Oh, okay. I saw that a streamer I followed just went live, and he was like, and he was doing like the Pokemon Presents Bingo and a bingo. And for a moment I was like, wait a minute, but the present isn't it? But wait, but the present isn't until tomorrow morning. Oh man, oh this is really awesome. Awesome, it's like a frozen waterfall. Oh, that's really creative. Why is that creative? Because well, I don't really see this often. That's why. And I think over here is just out of bounds. Yeah. And I do enjoy that the out of bounds and make things go foggy like that. There's a Crobat, and of course I use the last of my wing balls. Okay, we're gonna do Lucario. Do like salt. What about Sid Space? I feel like they would like Sid Space. Yeah. I'll go get that one behind you. Maybe if I don't move, won't see me. Okay. Go. Yeah. That's my turn I got. That's my chance I got, and got it. The level 70 Alpha Lucario. That's awesome. Awesome. I do really like how higher level Pokemon can get in this game. Yeah, I just find it really cool. Puns are always intended. Yeah, this area is definitely the biggest and most expansive. You're such... Overall, I much prefer... Oh, I think overall when it comes to Pokemon, I would much prefer more linear, streamlined, dedicated experiences. But this is still really nice. But I do really like these last two areas. Actually, all the wild zones in this game are good. Okay, and I think a lot of that had to do with just how much smaller they are. Acting more like a micro sandbox than like the whole game. And definitely the main thing I'm worried about when it comes to Generation 10 is they're not gonna learn from their mistake with Paldea's open world. Well, I saw like a trend on Twitter where someone was like, do you think Paldea will be remembered? And as a region, no. It is definitely, I would say as a region, it's definitely one of the least memorable. Oh, it's right on social, nice. Least memorable. Like it has very little for itself. And what it does have is just not there wasn't much there. Like the most interesting part about Paldea is Area Zero. Area Zero, which is a really cool area. I really like that place. That piece, but other than that, the lake, the forest and the lake, which are less memorable and more infamous, given how laggy they were, especially on the Switch, especially on the Switch 1. Well, not even they were, they still are. They still are. Oh, they're playing on Switch 1. Probably kick you out. Emphasis on probably. Heavy emphasis on probably. I'm winning. I'm sorry, Mr. Quill. I did believe in you, but it was too strong. But she was too strong. But anyway. I guess there was really only one city, which I guess it's fine. You know what? You know what? A perfect example is definitely looking at everyone's reaction. Looking at everyone take that entrance exam for the Pokemon League, and watching them struggle to figure out like, okay, wait a minute, which town had what gym leader in them again? Because that alone is just perfect case. None of the towns were memorable. In like every other Pokemon game, by the time I finish, I can name some of the towns. I can give you some of the town names that are that memorable, but for Scarlet and Violet, it just wasn't. And for example, in this game, Jubilife City and Jubilife Village. And that's it. Like, wait, this game has an excuse for only really having one village. Well, I guess technically three, but only really one that matters. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. In my opinion, what they should do is have like 3 to 4 open zones where they're like this big, like where they're like this size at the biggest, I guess, or maybe like a little smaller than this. I don't know, but 2 to 3 open areas that are decent size, full of exploration and puzzles and full of like exploration, places to find Pokemon and stuff like that, and along with side quests and such. But then have the rest of the game be more linear traditional routes and dungeons. Have a balance between the two. Like, so it's something I would it's like one of the few things I would praise Sword and Shield for doing. Well, on paper. Yeah, but like on paper, the way Sword and Shield did the wired area, just having the one wired area, but then also having the routes and stuff, I did enjoy that. It was just that sadly the routes and stuff were all like literally straight lines and nothing much to do in them. We'll talk about Sword and Shield later. We'll talk about Sword and Shield more another time. Okay. Game, but overall, that's what I think should be done. And if I was making a Pokemon game, that's what I would do. Oh, hey, we're at the location of the Titan battle. Not Titan, Noble battle. I find it funny how they all have a dog bowl, like dog bowl and water dish. And I find that amusing. And I'm amusing every time I see it. Okay, that breakdown distortion is gonna activate any second now. Speak up. Speak of the Giratina. Oh, speak of the distortion. I don't know. Is that what people would say in this universe? Maybe speaking of Vivalto? No. Probably speaking of the distortion. That's goes off the tongue the best, I would say. And of course I don't. Okay, you know what? You know, it is annoying. You know, yeah, I'm just gonna come back here, put all the stuff away. And where's there it is. I don't want to eat the items much. I want to see what that one does again. And that time we get in the battle. I get it. Sorry, I'm done. Let's see if I can make it. Make it before it dissipates. One, two, ah, dang! I tried. Tried like grab on it as it was falling. Man, those look really cool, especially with just like the main portal thing just appearing under it. Okay. We got the Tangrove species and EVs. Wow, that's a strong Eevee. Oh, so that's what Mimic looks like in this game. I've never seen that animation. I wonder if we'll ever get a new evolution. I still feel like we should have gotten the Drakeon. Specifically back during Generation 6. Like it would have been perfect, because then we would have had an evolution for every original special type. And then it'll be like every special type and yeah, every special type and fairy, which if it did come out before the physical special split, I would 100% believe fairy type would have been special. Especially given how it works nowadays with being mostly special moves. Good move with play rough. With play rough being the only exception, really. But yeah, no, that would have been. But yeah, no, that would be really cool to get a Drakeon, and maybe then another Pokemon unrelated to Eevee that does the other types. Like that would be cool. Like they both start out as normal, but then like they both start out as normal, but then they evolve into something else. No, not Pilouette. What am I doing? Yeah, just let him go. Let's get this lead out of our system. Never want lead in your system. It is terrible. Not good for you. Celia. A Wormadoom. Knock it out with a thunderbolt. Oh, ooh, that's quick. Good job taking that Wormadam. I have to use the Wormadam in a Platinum playthrough I was doing. I probably gotta go back to it. Where I was going through Platinum, but only using Grass type Pokemon. And honestly, Wormadam was putting in work. Like I was expecting them to fall off at some point, and they probably still will. I'm only at the water gym. I'm only at the 5th gym, but given that I made it that far, it's pretty impressive. But the best part about them is the moveset basically being a, at least in Generation 4, an honorary psychic type of all things. Getting a few good psychic type moves. Definitely be hard to take into the late game, but I wouldn't say it's. But definitely worth. But I wouldn't say it's not. I wouldn't say it's the absolute worst option. I mean, better use, yeah. And out of the 3 forms, definitely use a trash cloak. Trash cloak, just because steel a bug is just great. Great, no matter the Pokemon. Surprisingly, it always surprises me whenever I look at a steel bug type. Ah, this is Zora. I was considering using you, but I'm kind of happy I didn't. But I also do hope I get to use you one day, since you're a ghost, since you're the first normal ghost type, which is very unique. Very unique, being the only ones of its kind. But anyway, yeah, I always, it's very easy to sleep on the bug stereotype. Because it kind of feels like it wouldn't be that good. Like one of the best types in the game combined with one of the worst types in the game. But no, it's actually really, really good. Yeah, and you can learn more about that like sometime this week or next week when I release my Can't Be Pokemon Mega Sizzle. Mega Sizzle, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube. Anyway, if I can find can I find thing? Please, is it really bugging me now? Oh my god, this is bugging me so much. How much? Let me find it. Let me have it. Let me have it. Let me have it. Where is it? I give up. I give up. Why? That was really infuriating. What was going on? That's why I don't like. That is why I don't like Saluna. Hysterian yeah. That's why I don't like that guy. Anyway, time to get the other camp set up. I kind of set up another base camp, but I don't see Quack from the construction corps. I told him to meet near the base of the falls here in Alabama, Iceland, so where is he? He doesn't usually type to get lost, so I'm honestly a bit worried. Do me a favor and find Quack for me. Okay, he'll be somewhere. I want to say he's over here. Over here because I remember this, this existed. Oh, that's my first touchdown? Yeah. Yes, you can break down the walls here and find nothing but some tumblestones and a whips. Well, it wasn't complete. Well, that wasn't completely. that didn't. No, okay. Well, that's some use to it. Did not the use I was expect. Did not the use I was expecting. Oh, those pop pods like in real life. Oh, Sneasel. And here he is. Oh, one Civic Corps, aren't you? Well, this is fortunate. Boy, Civic Corps, haven't shown yet. Oh, he's on the other side of the river. Okay, so I found him, now we'll put back our findings. Yay. But it's cold as a cub juice. Cub juice is not out here. I did those programs. People stand it. Boy, I do owe you for finding crack for me. Now I can finally get things set up. And here you have it, our newest base camp. Stop by anytime you need. And with that, I think I don't know. No. I think no. There is one more base camp we are gonna set up at some point. Yeah, there's one more base camp we got set up. It's so cold. I can't even feel my fingers. I can't work like this. I just want to earn my way through the ranks. But to do so, I've at least got to warm myself up enough to feel my fingers. Pokemon is good at manipulating flames. I should have some in my back. You know what? Take Chimchar. Yeah, it does give up the Pokemon, so don't give him your Typhlosion. Please. I'm already feeling much warmer thanks to this Pokemon of yours. Now I can really focus on my work. So now that I'm warm and comfortable, I do seem to find my eyelids dropping. I tried. I tried my best to do a authentic yawn. Yeah, no, you do not want to sleep out here. Oh, nice. And the WB isn't of the XP candies once we reach post game. Well, post game. Post game when all that's left is just complete Pokedex. Well, actually, no. Actually, no, that's right, because after we defeat Arceus and do the little bit of DLC storyline that they added, I'll probably get everyone to level 100. So here's the place where we had to go. A lot of Bergmites. There's a lot of Bergmites here, but specifically, I want to find an Alpha one. Ones that might take a while. Let's probably double check to see how alphas spawn. How do... I also would love to see if like alpha Pokemon stuff appear in the next mainline game. Oh, you know what? I gotta use the bathroom. I will be right back. And this one. Mario Kart! Dang it. Shantae! Yeah, I have no idea what happened here. I have no idea what happened here when I was playing Shantae. Oh, you know what? Oh wait, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it again, I think I got hit and slid at the same time, causing me to enter that glitch state. That's exactly what happened there. Huh. Neat. What's not so neat is that I can't get an alpha Avalug until we defeat the boss. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Let's get to it. Wow, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this distant bit of nowhere. Well done, us. I completely forgot that guy was from the Pearl Clan. Also, how are you not freezing? This gentleman is Avalug's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. So, snow some respect, Adam. Snow some respect. I get it. Get it. Let's begin with some proper introductions. One sec, I wanna. Dang it. Probably too late for me to clip that. Dang it. Nope, wait, no. Okay. Come on, press clip. Yay. Okay, let's go clip. No! Nah, whatever. I am Garrick, one who serves of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Kay of the Galaxy team. Answer me this, would you? On your grounds? On what grounds do you come here seeking the Crow Lord Avalon? On the ground that he's in a frenzy. And I want to help him. That leads me to my next country. What is wrong with him being frenzied? Dang it. Okay, pass. Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it that your heart tells you to do? To quell his frenzy. Almighty Lord of the Tundra Avalug has done nothing to trouble any personal Pokemon. So please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalug's causing no trouble. But aren't we also duty-bound to free our people from living in fear of such a colossal Pokemon? Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment. We are. There's certainly some logic to that, but if that is what you have to accomplish, then we must judge whenever this child is up to the tax. I already defeated 4 other Titans. I mean 4 other nobles. How much more qualified do I have to be? Who cares about the grand starting? Let's get to battling. Oh, well in that case, let's go. My musculature is as hard and as yielding as ice. Ice, you think you can break through? I mean, given how the ice type works in this series, that's not as impressive as you may think. Oh no, we are down a member. That should be fine. Nemesis, I'm sure. Okay, knock out Gladius, please. Yeah, there's no way that wasn't gonna be it. Oh, it's only level 24, that's fine. Yeah, no, I would be so disappointed if Pirouette Manta was knocked out by that, even with 2 hits. I defeated your ice Pokemon with my Flower Dancer. Outstanding! I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose you can get on with it now. This one's all right. Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about about a stranger like Kay, but I'll vouch for him. Then if you insist on quelling Avalok's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes. I'll bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. Eternal ice, isn't it? For that, you'll need to be able to fly, which means you'll need braviary. Long story short, you gotta seek out a young lady named Sabi. Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we wasted puzzling out what you mean. I mean, it's pretty clear. We gotta find Sabi, and Sabi's probably has control over the braviary. Isn't Avalok one of the Pearl Clan's lord? Lord, seems a bit odd for me to do talking. But fine, listen up. The Eternal Ice stuff can be found at top of Avalok's legacy here. But in order to get there, you need my clan's help. Not even Sneasler can climb up its surface, so let alone a person like you or me. You're going to need to approach by air with Braviary's help. Garrick? Yeah, Garrick. Garrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalok's legacy, I'll have you know. No? He says he made it within 6 feet at the top. Might mix weight, or at least height. So what about Sabi? How do I put this? She, even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand what you mean. Let's head to Snowpoint Temple, and you'll probably come across us sooner or later. What? Sabi! You talking about me behind my back? My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you mean about Sabi, but why would you be up there? Seems like you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabi, and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Alright, yeah, there she is. Yeah, but it's so yeah, what we can't climb is actually this big ice thing right here. It is impossible to climb or get up there. Not like we wouldn't want, not like we wouldn't want to get Braviary. Braviary. He is our best white Pokemon. Yep. Yep. So, hello, my name's Sabi. Nice to meet you, Kay. Pleasure's all mine. I heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help so you can quell Avalok's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. Even catch me first. Let's go, Braviary! Is that what the Nova remakes are gonna be called? Let's go Braviary and let's go Mandibus. Now I gotta catch up to Sabi. Yes, even the Snow Point Temple's all the way at, well, the Snow Point. We gotta follow Sabi and do what she wants. Though, if we want to go a bit off the path, we can also head to the Pearl. Okay, for a split second, I thought that Apom was a Sneasler. Yeah, for a split, well, not Sneasler, but like a Weavile. But yeah, we had this way we can find the Pearl Clan village. I like that all the NPCs in this game's are named, though. They're not really that. So, they're not as memorable as other games. Wait, what do you say? Yeah, a place called the World's End. What is that? I don't know at the top of my head. Probably at the top of probably another name for my cornet. Somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, I don't think there's much here. Oh, right. Right, but we can see the founding members of the Pearl Clan. But for some reason, are Archie's ancestors and Alder's ancestor. Which I find interesting. It just feels, also just feels like kind of random. I don't know. I got a hot swing here. Yeah, I wonder what's with I wonder why is it that that cold places have hot springs. Hot springs like this. I wonder why that's the case. Because I believe why places like Mount Fuji has it because like it's a volcano. You know, and the water's heated by the lava below, or lava and magma below them. I don't know. Oh, here we got a wafflet. Actually, this is actually one of the few games where you could actually use a wafflet. You have to reasonably use a wafflet since they evolved so late. Yeah, they evolved so late, and even though we're all nearing the end of the game, I was still far enough. The final act of this game is still long enough for it to be worth getting another team member, in my opinion. From what I remember. Especially if you're doing the post game. Oh. Go back to Legions, a lot of monkeys. Ah, some of that snow water shoes it's sand water shoes we were looking for. Why are they called sand water shoes? We are nowhere near sand. Listen, we couldn't find them in the coastlands. Well, it's not growing in the coastlands. So we might have been able to find them in like the boxes. Man, we're finding a lot of stuff. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm finding a lot of things. A lot of those whips today. Like, let's head back to Snowfield's camp and just quickly heal up and shove off. Oh yeah, I'm told for it. I see why I never put my stuff away from the from the time distortion. We're at it. We're at him. The game is really good at swapping between your Pokemon rather quickly. It's not as good as useful as it is in Scarlet and Violet, where you just have the one Pokemon to do all these actions. different actions, but let me put a pin in that. But to do the job really well. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't know why. Maybe it's just a Violet player, Miraidon thing. But riding the Pokemon in this game just feels a lot better than they do in SV. K. Oh, and K. You made it all the way up here in this cold? But the question is, did you catch me or did I let myself get caught? Oh, and one more thing. Am I even really clairvoyant? You might be. I've seen weirder. No one could really know. No one but me could really know, right? Anyway, the challenge continues. Next up on our merry chase is Snowpoint Temple. But the real question is, am I really having fun playing with you? Or am I bored? Let's go with you! And Eevee. I think that extra bit of like flavor. What was the point of that? What was the point of making me come back all the way over here? Yeah, that kind of feels a little fillery. We got stuck. Infernal Parade! Oh, so you probably noticed, I know I didn't really bring it up, but I actually did end up, I actually changed all of my icons on my various social medias to different forms of the Tetris Clan to celebrate the 30th anniversary. But I just saw those like little pictures floating around and and yeah, just wanted to get them. Yeah, I found it really cool that they did it for every single Pokemon. I hope we get one for like all of the new Pokemon introduced in Gen 10. And it's a little thing, but it's also really nice to see. Oh, and there's another whips. Let's grab this one real quick. I don't think that's how deals work. I wonder how much of this game's code for the wide Pokemon also within Koraidon and Miraidon, if any. Man, no, depending on how much longer this section of the game is for us, I might have accidentally clickbaited you guys, and I'm not gonna clickbait you guys since I said I'm gonna get my last party member this episode. Ooh, Shinglings and Timekos. Kind of hard to see you guys all the way over here since I normally associate you with Mako and Net. Mako and Net and early game Pokemon Platinum, respectively. I mean, like for a good while, I didn't know like Shaymeko was a Gen 3 Pokemon. Oh, that's strong. But what's stronger? Well, he's bulk, yeah, I guess. Excuse me. Okay. Let's try a Legend Ball. No, we don't get any of those. So heavy. Oh, Ultra Ball it is. You're not that heavy of a Pokemon. Do they? For okay, yeah. Okay, so I think okay, so I'm catching like several Pokemon. I think I've realized what those shakes mean. Basically the odds of if it's gonna catch. Yeah, the 3 shakes had the lowest odds, 1 to 2 shakes, mid odds, 1 shake, best odds. Look at that one. And I catch ya. Look at that boy. Yeah, whatever, just walk by you. Alright, here we are. Now, Snow Point Temple. Which also means where we're standing is roughly where Snow Point Village actually is in the future. Which is kind of confusing. Not confusing because it shouldn't, because well, let's finish the fight first and then I'll explain. Good job. We're gonna finish off with Crutch. Nice. Okay, yeah, so what I was trying to do is that's Lake Acuity. That's Lake Acuity. And this is Snow Point Temple. Now this should be the exact same Snow Point Temple. Now this should be the exact same temple as it is in Diamond Pearl Platinum out in Diamond Pearl Platinum BDSP. So my question is, how is it over here higher than the lake when in the game, specifically Lake Acuity was like higher up on a mountain, seemingly higher than when the temple was, and its temple should be right in front of the town, which yeah, I guess you could fit a small town here. And Snowpoint City was small in the original game. It's still kind of weird when you really think about how this all works in terms of the original, like the original game and world layout, or the future layout. Yeah, because this entire section would have became the route leading up to it. I'll tell you what it seems like. It should be that would have been the route leading up to it. Then you come up here. You had to use rock climb to get up here, and then Snow Point Temple would be over here, where the Pearl Settlement is now. But then that begs the question: how the heck is Snow Point Temple up here, facing Lake Acuity, when it should be facing the Pearl Settlement? If it was doing that, then I could believe it. Could believe it. I mean, we live in a world where earthquakes and stuff happen on a regular. Most Pokemon can just summon an earthquake and stuff. I can see the geography of the world changing in drastic ways. I just don't see how this building would change. would change directions. Oh no. I know. I know I'm probably not the only one to think about this, but it doesn't matter. it really doesn't matter. I did really like overthinking things. Overthinking things like that. And that's something I definitely would have thought of when designing this map. I would probably put it like maybe around here instead. Around here instead, so it's right. So you gotta go through the Pearl settlement to reach it, and then replace this with just like I don't know, some more trees, more trees and stuff. Yeah, that's what I would have done personally. Well, I can't fly. Well, no, they'll probably hear me. Hi again, Kay. It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers or something like that. Anyway, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door just for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. But the real question is here. Am I really having fun playing with you? Or am I bored? I heard what Warden Sabi said. You have the Warden Sabi's approval to enter, so by all means you do. You got puzzles and temples. Okay. Here we are, finally. Finally, after how long have I been playing this game? Finally, after 19 after 23 hours and 42 minutes. A dungeon with puzzles. Okay, first let's heal up a little. Let's heal up a little bit. Here we have a variety of Reggie statues, each holding a different plate. Each holding a different symbol, either a rock, an ice cube, or I think one that represents steel. Yeah, or steel. Yeah, each being the different type symbols for ice, rock, and steel, representing Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, and Reggie Steel. I feel like there should be a reference to Reggie Lecky and Reggie Drago somewhere in here. I don't remember. Also, just gonna say it, I hate the name Reggie Lecky or Reggie Lecky. They're going for like it. I just really don't like it. I think the name is stupid and just a little too silly. Too silly. Personally, when I had one, I was just on when I got please so good account. When I used to have one, I named them Woody Electric. Electric personally. Oh yeah, I didn't look over here. So here we got another one of those tapestries. I honestly I don't. What was it? Like, honestly, I really do not fully understand the meanings of these. Like, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, okay, these are Pokemon of worship, but I just wonder if there's any reason to why some of them have some Pokemon on them and some of them don't. That's what confuses me. Anyway, never mind. I thought I had to interact with that, but now I gotta go upwards. I say as I'm quickly going downwards. Nope. Maybe we have another room that's closed off. Oh, the room looks like Regigigas. That's cool. You know, first impressions from I did not mean to. Whatever. Yeah, first impressions from not being here for so long. So long, I really like this dungeon. I really like this place. Come up. Yippee! Oh, data. Neat. I like that. That counted. Okay, so if we head up here, we got step. We got rock, steel, ice. Like 3 panels. There are 3 panels fitted into the door. Each panel has a pattern carved onto it. There are faint traces of the words within the door as well. Whither the statues gaze. Okay, so yes, you gotta put an order of the statues. So it's rock, steel, ice. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's a cool little puzzle. Yep. And there's some these in here too. Yeah, we're on a wall with those guys. Okay, so nothing over here. So this is the first one. Ice. Rock. Steel. And it's looking through that window. X is rock. And then it's ice. Okay, so let's say walk, something walk. So ice, walk, steel, walk, ice. 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 Nice. Yeah. Auntie, the only thing missing, yeah. Auntie, yeah, that's a pretty nice puzzle. Not that, yeah, it's not too complicated. Yeah, but they're satisfying to solve. The only thing missing from this place is just like more Pokemon encounters along with trainers to fight. They got steel, ice, walk, ice, steel, walk. There we got steel, steel, ice, walk, steel, ice, walk, steel, ice, walk, steel, ice, walk, ice, steel, ice, walk, ice, steel, ice, walk, ice, steel, walk, ice, steel, walk, steel, walk, ice. No, steel, ice, walk, steel, ice, walk, ice, steel, walk, ice, steel, walk, steel, walk, ice, steel. Yeah, I'm confusing myself. Steel, ice, walk, ice, steel, walk, steel, ice, walk, ice. Yeah, it's ice. Gosh. Okay. Steel, ice, walk, ice, steel, Walk. Steel. Ice. Walk. Ice. Steel. Walk. Yay! On that part, on where should I failed it? As soon as I finished it, I was like, you know what? I probably should have failed it to see what happens when you do fail. Speaking of Pokemon, here's one guarding the way forward. Yeah, like more of this. Like they had like, yeah, they should have had like one of these guys in like each room. Yeah, like each room coming up. Ugh. Hit me. I'm so sorry I keep bumping. No. Okay, well, your weekend. I mean, I could catch you. You know what? I will. I'm gonna catch you. Waffle and throw out an Ultra Ball. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha. And since we don't have any more vibes, that we'll have to do. That we definitely need to buff up a bit more. She is the only one under level 50. It'll be in the next battle. Yeah, I definitely had like one Pokemon guarding in each room. Yep. There it goes. Oh, glitch. And here we are at the very end. Stubby. I guess I've been caught. So we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, one of my clairvoyance. It showed me something else. I saw you flying with Blaviary. Do you think that'll come to pass? I'll make sure it does. Well, however, the future turns out flying with Braviary isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, you must, prove to me you're strong enough. Can I take us on? Yep. Now get ready, because here I come. Viperia, Magmortar, Electivire. All 3 of them. Go! Yep, she was not bluffing. All 3 of the Trade Evolution Cantomons introduced in Generation 4. Oh, that's first. Oh, I'm about to say the level 30 and with here level 50, so one high. So we should be good. Actually, they're all with the ground, I think. Where's your fires with the ground? Yes, fires with the ground. Yeah, they're all with the ground. That's kind of funny. I don't mind. This is really Buffer's fight. Yes, get it. Okay, high horsepower. Finish off the Viperia. Actually, you know what? I probably should have swapped over to Magmortar or Electivire. Yeah, whatever. I would have I definitely like Electivire the most. It's just really cool being the big electric yeti. Okay, let's heal up. A little paper potion. Definitely gonna need to get some max potions soon, sooner rather than later. That has no effect on me. That, however, does. Okay. No matter what, I'm gonna get attacked. But if I do normal style, then it's. Oh, you know what? It'll probably. You know what? It would have been a bit better if I attacked Activier. Actually, that's fine. Oh, no. You fought hard, Bertha. Thanks so much. Send out Quilla, yeah. And I can't hear Bertha. Oh, well, that's fine. Catch him off with Poison Jet. Strong Stack. Nice. And the vector is me. Battle decided. Another move method. Wow, you caught us and you beat us? You've won all of our games so far. But we still want to get to know you even better. Up to the roof we go. Alright. Alright, what mood did you master? Okay, looks like you mastered overheat. Well, let's head up there. We'll definitely be coming back here to find which Gigas. But until then. Alright, baby, why not test K's strength for yourself? Oh, okay. Let's go, Bob. I think the perfect choice. I think Bob would definitely the perfect choice to go against Baby A. And I win. And his highest stat is special and Thunderbolt, super effective. Long tile. How did it not defeat him in one hit? Alright. Good job, Bob. Yeah, I can't believe we very lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. I guess I better head home now. Bye! Wait! Hey, wait. I'm just kidding. Play along with me on your flute. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite areas. I really like this section. Like, that was a fun dungeon. An actual dungeon. Like an actual dungeon. I'm okay. We're open its out and listen what the sounds playing. We've been given a sky plate. And thanks, Abby. I just noticed I literally just noticed one hand is bandaged up and the other hand is and the other one is just his arm is all bandaged up. Yeah, having K to fly around here, well, should be fun for Playboy. Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the roof would cause these frenzies? Do you think it's all the almighty sinner's anger, or do you think it's a trial it's putting to us? If it's a trial, do we put ourselves worthy? and we quelled the last noble, Avalug. Then the whiff really got the clothes, right? Even if the one who seemed to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, no one of this world, not one of us who've been living here in the city for ages now. How come you're playing all wise? I thought you want a big thinker, Adam. Adam? Adam? I can never decide on how to pronounce his name. Hush, Sabi. I can feel history on the move. And as far as I can see it, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might get to meet the Almighty Sinner myself. The question is, does listening to Adam fascinate you, or does it bore you to tears? Anyway, okay, it's time for you to soar with Braviary. If you jump from all the way up here, you can take Braviary. Braviary can take you gliding just about anywhere. Don't forget, you need to get the eternal eyes. That's why you need Braviary in the first place, right? Yes, it is. Other Glizzy is down now. Now go get a feel for flying with Braviary, and when you're done soaring the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. Now we got our final ride Pokemon, Braviary. Yeah. Either we access him as we fly, either we access him as we're falling, or we can access him on the ground to get some instant air. Looks like I could have sworn we could climb on top of that. Oh, wait, maybe we still can. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you can. I don't think there's anything up here, but hey, there's nothing up here, but hey, that's neat. One of the highest points in the game. Oh wait, yeah, we finally got Braviary. That means we can now glide and fly over everything. Everything. And we can fly with Braviary, swim with Legion, climb with Sneasler, and ride the lands with Ursaluna and Weirdeer. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Investigate the ice. Oh, I got. It's on the has been a while. Yeah, it looks like a big mate. So you can't climb up here. At last, the summit is conquered. Oh, so you just did it. And I see you made it too. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? Collectathons. You gave him the eternal ice. I do have respect for the effort you put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so you can face my Lord Avalok. Meet at the Ice Pig Arena. Now don't try to repeat this wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by a highly toned bodies like mine. And I want to say such as mine. Until next we meet. Man, it would have been so good if I could have actually seen that. No problem with I just have with this series, especially Especially when it came to 3D, they never animate anything. Like, they never animate or show stuff like that. It's always a cut to black. Cut to black. Something that's, like, I don't know when, like, it's something they've been doing, I think, since the 3D games began. But something I never really noticed until Sword and Shield, honestly. No, I don't even remember, like, I don't even remember any points where it happens in like the 3DS era games, but I know it does. Oh, there are like some parts of the game that you don't really want to animate it, or just the fade to black works just fine. Like, well, Weston, yeah, just doing that, and then having a brief animation of him getting up. That's fine. That's fine. But if it's a major cutscene like that, why have it so? Like, why not just have the cutscene that? Why not just animate it? Animate him jumping off. I mean, you don't even have to do that much. I mean, you don't even have to do that much. To like animate him, and him like rolling off or like jumping off. It cut to the player being like, "Oh wow, wow," and then he looks down, and see him on the ground. I'm pretty sure I've seen that exact. The cutscene I'm describing, I'm pretty sure I've seen in Pokemon games before too. Oh, yeah, we haven't seen Volo this entire chapter. Why if it isn't K? What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Islands. I came to bring Gurk an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalok. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Yeah. Anyway, and why wouldn't you be? Avalok, yes, it's the fifth of Hisui's nobles. That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage body with chunks of ice, but he also fires off massive bicycles. He can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? Well, what's more, apparently the Avalok of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be all right. You'll have to eat some sword caps then. Then I'll give you your training on blah. Then give your training your oh, nothing's better. I'm sorry, one sec. But I'm building muzzle for that. That no, I have not. No, okay, I'll see. I don't know what happened, but I'm on a Compliment server with my friends, and somehow Block got stuck in off refrigerator. Oh no, maybe I'll send. Oh no, maybe I'll post a picture on Blue Sky. On what to the arena. Yes, well, I didn't want to see that Avalog, but perhaps it's not at the cost of my life. I do suppose my freezing digits. I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. You put Block in the freezer. Oh, hi. Okay, at the one more thing I want to do, just one more thing I forgot to do while I was here. Yeah, I like having my main team in my party. What that guy yapping about? What that guy yapping about? Oh boy, it sure is cold out here. Oh my god, yeah, it's cold, super cold. Yeah, it's very cold. Yeah, yum, yum, yeah. Yum, 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 yum. He's still going. Oh, the balloon waste guy. Yum, yum. I tell you, there's no better way to start the code than with some balloons. And no. We got a job to do. We'll come back and do that. Come back and do that after we save Avalon. It feels so good to have this again. It's honestly the best way to shine. It's also not only the best way to get around, but also a really good way to hunt for shinies. Just going across the world and flying. Oh yeah, it's really nice that you can just jump and then go. And if you jump from high enough, you'll just activate it. So we are to quell the Avalok as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feeling won out. Or maybe your weird strength comes from the way you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using the Eternal Ice. I've heard how they're made, and with muscles like mine, there'll only be a moment's work. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalok, then walk on the path that lies before you. But know that Avalok will hurl chunks of it throughout the land. You need unraveled dodging ability. And that is no exaggeration. Say hello to the final noble. One of the hardest battles in Pokemon. Hisuian Avalok, Lord of the Tundra. That is so cool. I wish I could have a Pokemon this big. Like, actually use them. But yes, Hisuian Avalok, from what I remember, this fight took me a long time on my first playthrough. It took me several attempts. Because you have this very small sliver of land in order to do anything to, and you gotta really aim your bombs correctly. This is one of the hardest, if not the most difficult ice type battle in the series. What? On the bright side, when you do fight him, his typing is Ice Rock, which is incredibly weak to a variety of types. So he is still very defensively bulky. So using a special move would also be very useful. You know what? Let's give it all we got. Blow you 56. Oh, perfect. Okay, flamethrower, agile style. Nice, look at that. And then Inferno Parade. Yeah, it's not the Pokemon battle itself. It's not that part that's difficult. It's simply getting to that part that I remember being so difficult when I was younger, when I first played this. Oh yeah, oh he went backwards. Oh, that's probably why, because now like you can't really reach him. Okay, well you can, but you gotta be like really up close. Yeah. Okay, out there. Nope, not quite. Yeah. Where? Where? Wait! No! Me! Oh no. Oh. Ah. Yep, see? Oh, right when it calls it tells me to send in a Pokemon. I wanted that. Yeah. On the bright side, you can't. There is the continue battle feature, where the battle continues at a certain amount of health. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Let's do this. I can do it. I'm not using it. Dude, I'm pretty sure that's also why it took me so long in my first playthrough as well, because I was just being stubborn and not using that. Man, it looks so cool. It's so such a big creature. Also, I'm shocked I meant to dodge all that. Okay. Let's go again. Let's quit. Okay, but it's still okay. But we still do lose our resources. So let's just try a max power flamethrower. Perfect. Critical hit, nice. Yeah, and then the worst part is like it's also just the way you heal in fights. Am I healing? Am I even healing? I don't think I am. I know you can't. I know you can only heal when you're not moving, but can you not? Can I not? Can I not heal? Oh, they're mixing him up. They're mixing them up. He's mixing it up. Oh no! Oh, I jumped right into that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the brief one. Yeah, this is a very well made and very difficult fight. Like, yeah, like in general, the B team at Game Freak, the B team at Game Freak is definitely the best, which is really funny. But at least I would call the developers of this game the B team. In general, from what I can tell, there seem to be two teams at Game Freak. One the A team and the B team. The A team, for example, the A team made Pokemon Sun and Moon. The B team made Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And in general, the B team seems to be just better at making games. Funny enough. Sending someone else just for variety's sake. Nope. Nope. Oh, that was so brief. I do wonder if it was the same team who made ZA that made the Legends Arceus, because I have no idea what happened with that game. Like, it's I don't know. ZA is a very middling game. Huh. See, I have very complex feeling towards ZA. Yeah, I enjoy it. No, no. I think the main reason I didn't get the DLC was definitely because because I knew Champions was gonna come out and I was gonna be able to use Mega Pokemon in that game. So I figured just waiting for that would have been about use of time and money. But since we're not confirmed yet, we're not confirmed yet. I'm guessing Pokemon Champions is gonna be a free-to-play game with a battle pass model and all that stuff. My main reason for this is because of Pokemon. Because it's a mobile game. It's a mobile game, and it is incredibly difficult for the game developers to charge for mobile games traditionally. I mean, for the most part, mobile games are always free to play, and most people don't actively buy mobile games. Mobile games, at least not outright. That way, and then that's what Champions is, a mobile game and a console game. Probably is going to be free to play. Which would also make sense for what the overall goal of the game is. To be a gateway to competitive Pokemon. Be like an easier entry point for competitive Pokemon, along with being the new standard, along with being just the overall standard game for the VGC. Which is great. I'm very happy for that. Okay, almost there. Ooh. Oh. Oh, ooh. Okay. Okay, coming in close. Come on. Yes. Oh. Yeah, we did it. We have saved all 5 nobles. Oh, there's the big boy. Also, poor Buffus. Oh my gosh, Buff, you deserve some EXP candies after all that. After all of this. I didn't get. Oh, it probably locked it at me. I might go to bed relatively quickly after this. Gotex, you needn't look quite so downcast. But seeing mighty Avalon quelled by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky. This K boy, some kind of monster in disguise? He is no monster. He is the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell all frenzied, suffering nobles. Got that right. Okay. Garrick? Garrick? Yeah, Garrick. Garrick cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in the Almighty Sinnoh just deeply. So he had feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in the devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Arita? I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen Kay. Kay has so much to teach us. He's shown us how to overcome all matter of strife, so long as Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strengths as well, and to see my whole world grow bolder. It seems you've already changed it. Evita. I knew you could pull it off, okay? You quote every last frenzied noble. So that's the time. Whoops, gonna stop closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure. Although the whip does seem to perhaps a little smarter somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although, even if the whip does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should be alright as long as we got K. Indeed, we should be fine. It's good to have him at our side. You know something, Ivida? We may never agree on who's right about the Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pokemon folk aren't all bad in my book. Well, look who finally sees reason. Anyway, now that we've quelled our last noble, I say we play Grimold Commander Kaido a visit, Kamado a visit, and see if he finally cracked a smile for us. All right. All right, and I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's it. All right, now I'm gonna say this now. If you're the kind of if you want to have your full team ready before the end game, do not go to the commander yet. Auntie, I'm a bit worried about heading back to town either way, but I believe we have to get more yeah, but we might have to get more of the alphas to spawn. That, and I still want to evolve Bob. Bob and no, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Yeah. Total 50 balloons to bust within 2 minutes. Nope. I don't know why I just managed to forget the buttons to press. Yeah, this was actually really cool, combining multiple different ride Pokemon. I got Braviary, Weirdeer, Sneasler, and even Bactelian. Ah, dang it. Okay, 10 more to go at least. Dive. Ah, nice. No. Yeah, yeah. Whenever you feature speed like that, it does make you a little lower. So I was a bit worried about that. But yeah, we got plenty of yeah, okay, we got plenty of time and all the balloons we need. And that's it. 41 out of like 50 probably. Nice. Nice. Nice, we got a lot of money. Okay, let's head back to town and get even more money. Got quite a few Pokemon. Basically doubled the cash we already had. We're eagerly waiting. Okay, now I really hope this isn't automatic. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Okay, yeah. We'll save that for next time. For next time. I do not want to continue the story for the rest of the day. Yeah, I do not want to continue the story for the rest of the day. What I do want to do is... Oh, Mint Harvest. Heck yeah, yeah. Heck yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Abilities may not be in the game, but natures are, so that would be good to swap out some natures. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Can I sell more nuggets? And I think that's good. Alright. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. I got to go take my pills. I'll be back. I will be back one more time. I'll be back one more time. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. So we got a few things we need to do. Water droplet work. All done. Payload mechanism. Oh my gosh! Oh my god, that's exactly what I needed! Oh my gosh, what? I was not expecting that! Oh my gosh, yes! Please, finally! Evolve! Bob! Yes! Yes! I don't need to go grinding any more merit points! We have... Porygon Z! Oh, finally! What are your stats? Bunny, check out those stats! 320 special attack! Oh, yeah! Look at him! Oh, he's so powerful now. Oh, the only thing that would make him better now if he had like if I the only thing that would make him better now if he had a good nature. Okay, yeah, I also want new moves. Let's check everyone's real quick. Yeah, but yeah, no, you're definitely a special attacker. No, physical still pretty good. I can give you a physical move. You know what? Why charge? Why not? Let's see. You go. Open jam. Okay. Yeah, for the most part, I think I'm fine with all these guys. Oh, Stone Edge. Wait, never mind. Wait, never mind. Stone Edge. But Bob. Oh, now you can learn more moves like Power Shift, Ice Beam, Psychic, Dark Pulse. Oh, yeah, just Ice Beam, Psychic, and Dark Pulse. Okay, check moves. Give me. And now you learned Hyper Beam, which is great. Strongest attack. Psychic. Keep on the boat. And you know, I think I'll just go with that for right now. And I think I might need to have the seeds on me in order to do the master moves. So let's do that. Oh, there's a Zoro outbreak. That's cute. Guess we got 4 of them. Oh, and while I'm at it. Well, I'm so sorry you were fainted. You did not get a lot of levels during that last segment. You deserve to have a few of these. Alright. Sounds good. Okay, now I want to map to some moves. Actually, wait, no. No, let's double check. No, let's double check everyone's move sets and see how they're looking. If you need Stone Edge, much better than Rock Slide. My horsepower is good. I would prefer Earthquake, but you know, Evident. Fire Fang of a Crunch. Yes, I have other ways to do dark damage. Yeah, let's get that. Get that type diversity in there. Mythical, I definitely will. I want you to have Wire Child over Mythical Fire since it's just a. Well, not different, but I would have that. Everything else I'm okay with. If we had like Choice Scarfs, we had like Choice Lens, yeah, Choice Lens or Choice Scarf in this game, I would definitely give it to Mystical, but don't. And you, I would definitely give Leftovers too. I just sworn you learned to move up like a defensive poison type move. Can't remember what time I had. You know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the thing of victory dance I didn't even realize that what is it? The attack and defensive stats and increase the And I think it might also... That's critical hits? Oh no, but I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway. Alright, now I also learned Leaf Storm and Pedal Dance, but since about special moves, yeah, they're not that useful. Now Pedal Dance does fit you very well. No, how about that? How about we go back to Sleep Powder instead of Victory Dance? Yeah, that could be interesting. And we already got Bob, so yeah. Let's matter some moves. Okay, you I definitely want to match the Stone Edge. I just imagine. I always just imagine all she does is just throws it at the Pokemon, like, yeah. That's it. Yeah, that Calm Mind. Calm Mind for you. And then, oh, wrong one. And might as well, like, Mata just give you 2 Matus as well. Melee, and Psychic. Nice. And with all that, now it's time we head back to the Icelands and find our final teammate. Oh, nothing, but I don't even remember what I sadly don't even remember what I named him. I can check. I gotta delete some of these photos. Okay, there you are. Summit. Summit. I named him Summit. I like Summit as a name. I like Summit as a name for both a boy and a girl, so I'm not really gonna worry if that's different at all. All I need is just an alpha. Now, logically, I would assume one would spawn around here. Where did the mammoth spawn? There's one! Perfect! There you are. In alternate universe, I had an alpha. Luckily, I had an alpha, Overquill. But here, Alpha Bergmite also works incredibly well. Literally all my Pokemon are fucking heavy balls. Let's see if I can not get in heavy ball, I guess. I mean, it's fine, just kind of funny. No, well, actually, no. Actually, that isn't that bad. Because that means now my No, my attacks won't like knock you out guaranteed. See, since in this game, Frostbite actually has the user's special attack stat. Like, similar to how Paralyzed have to use his speed and Burn have to use his attack. Shoot. Well, that's good. Well, that gives me a chance to go get more Pokeballs. You know what? I want to put him on I want to put him in a wing ball. And well, just for the aesthetic. And let's go around this area just to see if maybe there's another one. One thing this game would definitely have benefited from is the Let's Go mechanic from Scarlet and Violet. It's like that mechanic wasn't the best, but I definitely I really liked it. Like the idea of, oh, how have I not found an Obama Snow? How did the first Obama Snow I found? And how did I actually catch it like that? Yeah, I'm on this place. I did not see a single Snowball on my first one through this place. Anyway, I might as well check out that outbreak as well. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. That happens a lot. Now, Bravia, we don't need to climb out of these. We can just fly out of them. I'm 95% sure no matter what we do, you'll never find a Cherubi or a Cherum in this area. Which makes sense. Makes sense. Most grass types wouldn't want to be here. Novas! I like Novas, they're cool. I just think they're neat. Okay, we've got a bunch of those. Let's just catch a few. Catch a few for the Pokedex. I was gonna have such a beautiful shiny. Nice. It's kind of interesting why it is what curious. Why are the Pokemon so weak in this area? Like from a game design perspective. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense there would be Pokemon of all types of levels in every area. Yeah, I'm just curious why you're all the way down why you're level 27. Then well, the Pokemon around here now in the most Pokemon around here in the 50s. Nice. It's making me get a catch. Alright, let's knock some out. Probably gotta take him out with dog type moves or something. Yo, dog. What? That I was gonna say dog or ghost, but they're not immune to ghosts because they're normal types. Yep, defeat them with dog type moves. Yeah, definitely the best way to get those achievements done. Whew. Yeah, it's fun. Oh my god! Shiny, what? No, okay, battle. Oh my gosh, what? I was just talking about how cool of a shiny you are! What the heck? What do you mean I found a shiny Zora? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I gotta catch it in a wing ball. I'm not the most picky when it comes to Pokeballs for my shiny Pokemon. Like I'm okay if I catch I'm okay if I catch a Lender and a Quick Ball. But oh my gosh, I gotta try and catch it in a wing ball. Oh my gosh, what do you mean? Oh no, come on, please get in the ball. Oh man, I'm 100% clipping this moment. I'm 100% making an edit. 100% recording, making a video short on this. Oh. Yeah! Baby! Let's go! Oh yeah, yo too. How the heck? I just randomly find a shiny! This wasn't a shiny, this was... Okay, so, I know in the post-game, there are Pacific raid battles that have an increased odds of finding a shiny Pokemon. Dude, did that happen with every raid battle? Was that full odds? Like, because... And I almost left! I literally almost left and went to go try for went to go back to Avalon. Yeah, no, that was Wicked Data too. That was my 4th Zoro I've caught. What do you mean? I found a shiny Zora! Right after I was talking about how cool it looks. What do you mean? What do you mean? First shiny Pokemon on stream, too. The first shiny Pokemon I've already counted on stream. Oh my goodness. If this was the first playthrough, I would 1000% use it on my team. But I can't. I can't. This team is special. Oh my gosh. First, oh yeah, my first shiny Pokemon on stream. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. You're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Some way. No, save. Why haven't I saved yet? Okay, now I can check some. Defense down, speed up. That's actually pretty good for Zora. Oh my gosh. Zach is gonna be so angry. How? How did I do this? I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. Like, do all raids in this game give... increase in Legends Arceus? Not all raids with 10,000 or massive. Okay, well, I think I need to enter next area. Oh my goodness! I'm surprised you don't get a bonus for like catching a shiny Pokemon, honestly. Okay, so not raids, swarms. The random swarms have increased shiny odds. I want to know. No, what would the odds of that? So, because I know massive max outbreaks have increased odds. That I know for sure. It depends on them. Okay. Okay, I'll probably look this up more later, but according to Reddit, it was increased. It seemed it may have been a 1 in 158 chance of happening. But I think that might have been only if the research level is perfect, which it wasn't. So it was definitely so I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that is incredible. I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna look into that after stream. Man, you are going on a team. I'm using you in Pokemon Champions. I'll find a way. I'll put you on a team in Pokemon Champions. That's for sure. Yeah, that Zoro was not going unused. Oh, I should name him. Oh, yeah, I should name him. Oh man, if I had an audience, I would still have you guys name him, but no one's here. You know what? I'll make the clip. You know what? I'll make the highlight, and I'll add that as like some extra engagement. So I'll have like I'll be using him in Pokemon Champions. What is his name? Oh my god, are you serious? What the legitimate fuck is that? What the legitimate fuck was that? You can't be serious right now. You cannot. You're lying to me. This is not real. This is not fucking real. Oh my god, that did not just happen. That did not just happen. Oh my god, that happened. Oh my god, twice in a row. 2 times in a row. What the legitimate fuck was that? I I I have looked, but wait, it's 10. Its rigid level was 10. It was that was a that one one sec. That was okay. COB, COB, go to COB. That was a 1 in 2,048 chance. And the Zora was a 1 in 315.54 chance. You want to make it 3 for 3? Let's go get that cat. Let's go get that Wurmple. Let's go get that Wurmple. What the heck? Like, I was going for an alpha, but I think this is a little better. I think this is a little better. Welcome back to the team summit. You reincarnated as a shiny. Oh my god. Oh my Arceus. Oh my Arceus. What is going on? What is going on? I can get another one. Well, at least I have a chance of getting out. I had a chance. I had a chance to get another one. I would have a. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Wait. I don't know. I'm confused. Wait, it's massive film, but whatever. Oh no. Oh my god. I found 2 shiny Pokemon in a row without even trying. What is my luck? What is my luck? And one of them's on my team. And one of them's blue. Well, both of them are blue, like corduroys. Oh man, off camera I'm gonna be running around this place to find that shiny Wurmple. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need your name. Welcome. Oh, your girl. Okay, yeah. Still, welcome to the team. Let me make sure I spelled right. Welcome to the team summit. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, that was insane. What the heck was that? But yeah, now Braviary, you can just fly around the world with ease. Often just swap between Braviary and Weirdeer for the best mobility in the game. Yeah. You know, I think that's a good point to end stream. When does someone evolve? Oh hey look, someone's gonna evolve. You know what? Yeah, let's end the stream with that. We didn't see your laws of bug, mate. But now you're gonna be a shiny Assyrian Avalon! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, you look so cool! Oh, I've never seen this before! With the red, like, face, with the orange face thing, and then the... Come on, get up. Oh, with the orange face thing and the slightly different colors on the... Oh, you're so cool. Next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we see what Summit can really do. And we see what happens next now that all the nobles have been defeated. I'll see you guys next game. Woohoo!